Tiffany Stratton. None of us, picked a winning girl in the tournament that made it to the main event. So no one got a point for the women's title match, even though Laura Valkyrie and Tiffany Stratton tore the house down. Tiffany Stratton is a talent. Her ability to elicit a response from the crowd the way that they want it is amazing. And that big, what does she call it? The prettiest moonsault ever that she does, the second rope to the top and back, is style of Christopher Daniels, BME all day. Tiffany Stratton, of course, is your new NXT Women's Champion. And Carmelo Hayes defending against Braun Breaker successfully. Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker had a match for the NXT Heavyweight Championship that was, dare I say, a little slow. It was a lot slower pace than I think they should have went. They didn't really capitalize on Carmelo Hayes and his ability to fly through the air, which should have been his only course of travel for someone the size of Braun Breaker. Although Carmelo Hayes retains, which was the right call, I believe. We all went Carmelo Hayes. We all got a point. Now, Braun Breaker, on the other hand, on Wednesday night, challenged Seth Rollins.
You said it wrong.
I'm sorry. Seth freaking Rollins.
Thank you.
For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on NXT next week, which has never happened. The WWE Championship has never been defended on NXT. I hear that in my sleep, Max. Seth Rollins.
I was thinking, Cody.
Oh, the Cody chant.
I got you. He probably does that too.
Thank you for that.
Well, we'll have him to talk about here in a minute. So, we'll go from Battleground results right into Night of Champion results and cover them as well.
Now, hang on. Before we get into results from Night of Champions, there's some couple things that I wanted to talk about and make mention of that I'm noticing a lot of people don't realize all the significance of.
Okay.
That is one. Let's talk about Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Did you get the picture for Sami Zayn?
No, I did not.
Okay. Explain. Sami Zayn is of
Syrian descent.
Yes. Correct. Okay, and there have been issues keeping him from being able to go to shows in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, due to the warring state of both of the kingdoms, there has been a peace treaty talked, and with the peace treaty allowed Sami Zayn for the first time since 2018. They've been doing these shows overseas. The first time he was actually allowed to be in the country and compete. It was a serious accomplishment.
And not only that, he got to go and pray
at the prayer wall
for the first time. It was a huge deal.
Him and Mustafa Ali, or Mustafa Ali, however he's saying his name now. They were both there, which is an amazing accomplishment for both men. Also, we'll get into a little bit more Sami Zayn when we hit that match.
Yes.
To talk about. But let's talk about Night of Champions. Let's go with the opener. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight Championship final and crowning of the new champion, which, as you already heard me say, that Braun Breaker has challenged Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins did win the World Heavyweight Championship from AJ Styles in what I think is probably the best opening match of a pay-per-view this year.
And that was a unanimous pick by us.
Unanimously drawn, yes. Then I guess we'll just go right down the line here. Cody Rhodes.
In order with Trish and Becky.
Oh, you got the order over there? Okay, what do we got next?
Trish and Becky.
Trish and Becky, everything that I thought it would be, and still I was somehow disappointed in their match. I was disappointed in the outside interference with Zoe Stark.
I was disappointed with Trish in general. I have been.
But I do want to reiterate that me and you did get the point on Trish Stratus.
Yes, we did.
Because we knew that this wasn't going. I'd spoken that this wasn't going to be the blow off for Trish and Becky.
Right.
That was my whole decision because I didn't think it would be a blow off. and it wasn't, and we're on now to Money in the Bank. Johnny and Caleb went Becky Lynch. Me and you went Trish Stratus. What was the next match on the card?
Mustafa Ali versus Gunther
For the Intercontinental
title.
Gunther, what should have been and had all rights to be the biggest squash match in professional wrestling history. It wasn't.
It was anything but that, and it was.
Mustafa Ali is proved, I think, that he deserves to be on the roster of WWE. He took Gunther sometimes to some pretty long 2 counts.
Yeah.
It was a roller coaster. It wasn't the beatdown that I thought it would be. Probably my match of the night. If I had to pick one for this show, that would have been my match of the night. Gunther, of course, retaining because Gunther is the Intercontinental Champion. He is the Intercontinental Champion. He is the hype.
He
Sorry.
is. He is. Don't be sorry about it.
I was channeled by Caleb. What do we have next?
After that, we had Bianca Belair versus Asuka.
Bianca Belair defending the Raw Women's Championship against Asuka. Here's the deal. It was almost the exact same match they had at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
With the inventive ending of the missing of the spray.
Yeah.
And then licking her fingers and rubbing it in Bianca's eyes.
Yeah,
as she's up for the
cool.
KOD.
I thought it was pretty neat.
Immediately into Asuka's finish. And we have a new women's champion, which means Bianca Belair's reign is over.
Johnny is the only one that got a point on that.
Yes, Johnny is the only one who went Asuka.
After that, we had Natalya versus Rhea Ripley, and before we talk about that, because it's going to be a very short conversation, I want to point out that this made the 3rd major women's match in Saudi Arabia that night, which has never happened before. Usually there's 1 women's match.
Maybe 2 if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. Not to mention, when we first started all this, the women were basically fully covered, couldn't wear makeup, none of that.
Well, in 2018, they weren't even allowed. They had 2 of those before they actually talked them into allowing the women.
They got makeup on, their hair's done how they want, their nails are done.
The crowd's allowed to cheer the way they want to. It's kind of nice to see. I think we had all women revolved in that match like they did at Mania too, didn't they?
It's nice.
The referee was a woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The timekeeper was a woman, and the ring announcer was a woman.
Yes.
So, I mean, there you go. It's so good to see, finally, they're getting the respect they deserve.
The bridge that's being built between multiple different countries.
And it's being built by the WWE. Go figure.
But anyway.
You know what I mean? Like, of all things that could happen.
Right.
It's the love of wrestling.
Vince McMahon did something right.
Hey, boys.
Yes.
Where can the people find you?
They can find us right fucking here. Right?
They can find us at
what's that say?
Facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. You join the group over there. The group's amazing as well. Page and the group. Let's see. We're on Twitter.
Why did I ask?
Twitter it is. It is Twitter.
Twitter.
We're on Twitter, of course, at Pro Wrestling TD. Not my choice. You can also find us on our own website, ProWrestlingThrowdown.com, where you can get access to several different things. There's a great blog over there. That Johnny put killer time into. They're really
John
good.
Has been killing it.
You can also access our merch store through
there.
Or you can go to streamlabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown and visit the
merch
store. We have a lot of specials going on. We don't have the graphics for today. But everything has been kind of crazy.
There's some new magnets up. There's some new shirts. The 4th of July shirts are only available until July 3rd. So get them while you can.
Get them
and then they're going to disappear, and next year's will be a completely different design.
Also, new stickers. I think there's a Luchasaurus sticker on there.
Yeah.
What dropped today?
Or magnets or stickers or something. I don't. Today was the what we haven't revealed it yet, but
Oh, is that what you were working on earlier?
No. There's a picture coming later that'll have an image of it, but there's a new Maxiconda. You'll understand later. Just keep watching.
When you see it, believe me. All right, where are we going next?
After we had to finish up Natty and Rhea.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bell rang and the match was over.
Right.
Rhea Ripley retains the SmackDown Women's Championship.
We still haven't confirmed, but we think that there may have been an injury or something, an audible somewhere, because that just
maybe somebody took too much time or something, but Natty basically got squashed.
That was again a unanimous pick by all of us.
That was also a very last minute
squash, but
it was last minute too. They didn't even announce it till the Friday before.
Right.
So we had to make our picks off.
Maybe it was supposed to be a squash and it was just a filler match.
I don't know. I can't imagine them taking them over there just to do that. But
anyway, after that, we go to Brock Lesnar and Cody Rhodes.
And the first use of one of my saves.
Maybe they just wanted to see Rhea Ripley wrestle, but they didn't have a real match for her.
Could be.
So they got, like 5 seconds.
Yeah,
right.
Could very much be.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah, it could very well be.
Match.
Here's the deal. I'm the only one that used my save for Brock Lesnar. Everybody else went Cody Rhodes. Who won that match?
I did.
Who won the match, Max?
Everybody but Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I won that match. Everybody was like, you shouldn't use your save this early. Blah, 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 blah. Well, if I had to made the deal to where once you use them, they're gone, and instead of retaining them, I wouldn't have lost any of my saves. But I digress. Brock Lesnar stomps Cody Rhodes' ass yet again. Here's the deal. He come out on Monday Night Raw afterwards, wanting to pick yet another fight with Brock Lesnar. The man's going to be in a wheelchair before it's over with. Brock Lesnar has no care in the world.
I'm so sick of Cody fucking Rhodes.
Hey, he's not going to beat.
I'm sick of him.
It's not going to beat Brock Lesnar, and then of course now he's trying to jump on Dom on Raw. You don't mess with Dominic Mysterio. He's an ex-con and he'll stab you. He will stab you.
He spent like 12 fucking minutes in jail.
12 times.
Not even prison. And fucking jail.
12
jail.
12 minutes in jail.
Jesus Christ. He probably didn't even make it all the way.
Hold on. Hold on.
His dad was there to fucking get it. It's fucking Dominic Mysterio. He didn't go to goddamn prison over fucking breaking into his dad's house.
So anyway.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Dominic, the ex-con. He tried to jump on him. He found out.
Blah.
You know that old saying where they say "fuck around and find out." That's Cody Rhodes. With Brock Lesnar and Dom, I hope that he understands that a shiv might be used. Anyway, what was the next match?
Please, next match. Sounds like Caleb. My inner Caleb came out there, didn't it?
A little bit.
I apologize for that.
That's gross.
Apologize.
Yeah, I really wish you'd put that back.
No, next was our main event. Roman Reigns, the head of the table.
Yes, Daddy.
The tribal chief. I almost forgot something there. That was weird.
Yeah, you did.
Went alongside Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Now, why don't you let the people know what was significant about Sami Zayn's entrance?
What was significant?
The prayer robe.
About,
He come out in the prayer robe.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He
Speaking in
prayer
Arabic.
robe. Yeah.
Whatever it is over there.
He spoke to the crowd, and I assume it's Arabic.
Saudi. It was amazing.
It was really, 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 really fucking cool.
The crowd popped big for it. It was one hell of a raucous crowd the entire night.
One more big significance from Saudi was that first time we saw a Arabic broadcast team.
Yeah. The first time ever.
We've never seen a second broadcast team over there.
You know what the other significance of this match was, don't you? Jimmy Uso. Finally having enough of Roman Reigns, as you see from the picture on your screen. Super kick heard round the world. Followed by the second super kick heard round the world, just as an exclamation point.
Yeah.
leading to Solo Sikoa